Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate. Hello, everybody. This is Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and we are here this evening, Friday evening, for all signs love readings. I hope you guys are, well, everybody is doing well. Reminder that I'm not just live on YouTube. I'm also live on Facebook and on Twitch. And if you're catching the replay, you're allowed to comment as well. Don't be shy. Let me know that you're replaying it. And I see that my moderators are here. Hello, Star. Hello, Nancy. Thank you guys for those of you who have been sharing it out and sending the invites. I do appreciate it. All right. So this evening for love with you versus them, and what's the intentions here? Let's see what we're going on here. So the cards we're using tonight, we're going to be using the Dark Reflections deck, which I will be continuing to use to see what your energy is, what their energy is. And then for the combined energy of what the current situation is, we're going to be using the Clarifying Love Situations deck. And then I'm going to be using a newer deck here, which is just called Tarot cards, but basically it's AI art, and it's pretty cool. All of these you can find in the description box, but this didn't have a name, but it's all foresty and stuff. So I liked it. It was cute. So we're going to use this tonight. And then, of course, for the information here for you, just for you, the advice for you is the Ask Yourself Tarot, another great deck. So these are the decks we're going to be using this evening. Reminder too that for those of you who are new, how this works is you're going to check your other placements. It's going to be Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. You can cross watch, but the story may be vice versa. Okay. The energies can flip. These are collective. These are not personal, yet a lot of times they do feel very, very personal. So totally get it. But tonight it's about what's next between you and them. And we're going to start off with Aries because it is now officially Aries season. So happy birthday out there to Aries. Pisces, you now are last, not the least though. But we're going to get here started with Aries and see what's going on. So make sure you guys are checking out your placements and we'll get started here. All right, Aries. Let's see what card represents you. Remember, no reversals on the representation when we do initial story play. Give me a second. Apparently, I'm thirsty. The weather changes have really messed with me between the daylight savings and the spring is in the air. And we were supposed to get snow. And then we didn't get snow, which I'm not complaining about. I 100% am not complaining about. But it's definitely been those changes within the seasons that's gotten everybody a little bit, I don't know. You guys feeling the changes in the season? See some of you are sneezing, getting the allergies coming in. Mine is my throat. I get a scratchy throat. Hi, Isis. Welcome. You listening? Listening while driving. All right, that's cool. All right, we're going to see what's going on for Aries first. Aries, you are up. Excuse me. Aries, what is the card that is representing you right now? Let's see who you are right now. Uh-oh. Hung up. You are the hangman. You are trying to gain a perception within this connection. I can see that. It says something feels like it's been stagnant. I feel hung up. I feel like somebody here has left you waiting, but let's see the person on the other side here. Aries person. What's their energy? Page of Wands. Well, I definitely feel this energy of them looking at you being hung up. There's a pause between the two of you. So we're going to see what the current situation is. The Page of Wands is usually someone who's exploring, but there's something about him sitting on a rock, meaning that he's kind of wondering if you're watching him. Okay. And I just say he because it's the page, but I feel like there's this energy of being wondering if you're watching, or wondering if this is officially or truly over for some of you. What is the current situation between the two of you, Aries? The current situation between the two of you. This deck is a little cool. It has both reversals, but the text goes on based on it. So I usually would not take reversals, but this one has it. Okay, so between the two of you, we have prickly defenses, barriers caused by past hurts, block you, be patient. Oh, it's one of those cases where somebody wants to be chased. Hard to chase somebody when they're blocked. Soul's compass. Let intuition guide you. Steps illuminating the life path meant for you. Okay, so here's the thing. This is definitely a deep soul connection between the two of you. Let's look at this upright, even though it was reversed. Aries. This is definitely a soul journey between the two of you. A lot of inner work that is needed. I do feel like you have an individual here that I just heard chasing rainbows here. It almost feels like this level here of an individual who feels they can catch something better. They're not ready. This could be a person who's a player, but I just feel this energy of wanting to explore, not wanting to be tied down, but at the same time knows that you were hung up on them. But they have put a boundary in place of some sort here. And that's something here where you may feel a little bit frustrated with, annoyed. They may have intentionally blocked you. Now, is there a way to go through a block? There is, but there's something here where you just feel like you can't do that right now, which I don't blame you. You're holding back a little bit here and trying to gain a perception. So let's go into your energy. Reversals are now up. We're going to focus on Aries first. Aries, let's see what's going on with your energy. Yeah, it's a pretty cool deck. You know me, I'm always looking for intriguing decks with intriguing artwork. We have the sun here reversed. Losing hope in this. Nine of Wands, feeling super blocked, super ghosted. I just feel extremely hurt and played. Yeah, this is something that ripped your pride. I mean, really ripped it to you, because you really saw a strong connection with this individual. Could be dealing with a Leo as well, but this is a person here where I don't know. It's like it's not even put on hold. You're put behind a wall here, or this individual here has blocked you. And it felt like an instant connection. This is something here where it was super, super duper quick here for you. More Leo energy here, but there's just something here about how it burned out quickly. This person, I don't know, they kind of feared this connection, but we're going to look at their energy of how they feel right now. Currently, and then we'll see what's going on between the two of you of what's next. Let me make sure I move these down here. Six of Cups here reversed. Okay, so this individual is hung up on another connection. I feel like Aries, this is a person here that they were not officially over with. They could have ran back to an ex. You could be the person who was the new supply. But I feel like this energy here is that this individual is not over, or at least hung up on their past. Okay, so this is why they're kind of like a sitting duck. This person here is not over. And if they're not chasing another individual, it's just totally hung up on their past. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles here. This individual here, there's just this thing of being freedom. They may be hearing some news here about another individual. They know that you're keeping an eye on them or that you're still hung up on them. But this is a person here who's very independent. Now, remember, I do not sugarcoat. So some of these readings may trigger you tonight. You do not have to claim them. This is how they feel. I'm just the messenger. Okay. So this individual likes their independency. They are hoping for a message when it comes to somebody from their past or to get over a scenario too. Now we have the Four of Wands here is they see a connection with you, but I feel like this person is extremely confused as into what is old and what is new. So there's something here about your connection that has allowed them to heal in many ways, but at the same time, they truly value another connection where they think that that person here, and I think it's just old belief systems, is going to come back. They're not. I don't feel any energy here of this individual coming back or being haunted by their past. Let's see what's next between the two of you. This person does think of you. I definitely see that. I mean, there was definitely a connection here. I feel like the two of you may have met through other connections or while broken up apart from another connection, but it happened very quickly. Two cards here. No reversals. Sorry, three cards. We have the Tower. This is my graceful Tower here. It had to fall. Whether you like it or not, rejection is this protection stuff is redirecting you because this individual would have carried this with you. This would be something here, Aries, where you and I, I know my Aries, you're like, we're not second place. Well, you're not. And there's this energy here where I feel you feel that, like you're like, I will never be second place. So I feel this energy of an Aries, maybe not even trying to attempt it. I just feel very hurt by what this person did because there was no clear ending. It was no closure whatsoever. No, there wasn't. There was a comparison between you and the past, and this individual made a harsh judgment on you. So I feel like there was an unfair judgment. I do feel like there was an argument of some sort or a person here who felt pushed. I do feel this energy of feeling blamed as well. What's next? The High Priestess. This is that secret energy. That's that energy here where I feel you still may feel tied to them with a soul contract, but it's time to cut your cords here energetically and also allow some breathing room here. I do feel a little bit of bitterness and resentment, but I also feel like I don't want to go back to this person. So I feel like this Aries wouldn't accept this scenario, but is definitely hung up about this person and wondering if they're still watching them. Yeah, they're wondering if you're going to chase them because they're used to you chasing them. Let's see what the universe wants you to focus on, Aries. Just you. No reversals. What does the universe want Aries to focus on? Look at this. Karmic justice here. Libra energy. What needs to be resolved and set right in your life. It's time to focus on you. Anytime. And I know as a reader, this is going to really probably freak you out, but I'm going to tell you, if you start hearing readings about the past, maybe it's time to swipe. Maybe it's time to take a break from readings. But this is something here where you're being asked to worry about you, what is balanced in your life, and just taking care of that. Okay. It's all about self-worth, but I feel like this individual definitely used you. And the using portion is, they're waiting for you to come back to basically coddle them in some way, because this is an individual here who's definitely chasing their past still. So that's what I have for Aries. We're going to move on to Taurus next. Taurus is up. Hi, Lily. Hi, Autumn. Welcome. We just got started here, so good timing. Good timing. I do have a special treat for you guys on Sunday. I will not be alone for my all signs next 7 days. I hope you guys can join us on Sunday because I will be live with not just me, but Michael Groomer will be joining me from the metaphysical journey for what to expect for all signs on Sunday. So make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel and also the metaphysical journey as well. And we will be live on Sunday in the afternoon. I'll post that notification on Saturday so that you guys can see that as well. I'm excited. We always have a good time. Michael and I always have a good time together. Yes. I think Michael would be great at all signs. I'm trying to push him on there. He's always welcome to do them with me. He knows that. I love him too. And I'm not just saying that because he's my friend. He's good peeps. Oh, it's quiet tonight. Well, it's still early. I'm sure people are going to jump on. Usually people start grabbing on in about 30 minutes in. I decided not to go live tomorrow because I have been pushing the dates a little bit, but as the weather's getting nicer, guys, I'm going to have to switch my schedule again because you know how much I love to be outside. It's mud season right now, so it's not that great. But I'll probably be live more for readings in the evening hours just because I like my day hours. That's especially when the weather gets nice. I have to be outside. I'm a gardener, so I like to be out in my yard. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Are you ready? Taurus is up. Let's see what's going on, Taurus. Who are you, Taurus? In this connection, who are you? Two of Pentacles. I think you have a new relationship coming in place here, but there feels like there's one here that you dropped. Okay, so, but this new relationship's not here yet, but I feel like there is something, and I feel like there's something here about, now it could be a rekindle too. I mean, it's still early. We'll see, but I feel like there's something about this that has gone sour in this connection. Your person? Oh, Jesus. Are they in their cups over you? Oh, Taurus, they haven't gotten over you? No. All right. And I feel like this individual, they're just entertaining anything right now. Okay. So you see how this fish is on the ground and all eaten up? There's just this energy here where I feel like this individual would love a new start, but at the same time is hung up over you. So it's like trying to replace Taurus, but nobody can replace a Taurus. Let's be real. Taurus will put their person, you know, they're very loyal. So they'll put their person first and they take care of them very well, not just materialistically, they nurture a relationship, you know, but if it's something where their nurturing goes away, oh, they'll feel it. They'll feel it. Let's see what the current situation is between the two of you. Ooh, shards of love. Past trauma leave scars. Take time to heal yourself. This was a harsh, harsh lesson for my poor bulls here. Man, did this person break your heart? They didn't. And some of you may have felt like they stole your heart, but there's just something here about breaking your heart. Solo refugee. In solitude, embrace singles, find the strength to regroup and rediscover their path. I will tell you, this person here is on a rocky path. I can tell you that right now, okay? This individual, whatever they're searching for, they haven't found anything. I feel like this person feels extremely lost. This is something here where a person is not used to being alone. I think that they are or somebody here who consistently needs somebody else's attention. But I also feel there's this energy of you still feeling some turmoil or energy of wondering if it was just the wrong time or is there a new connection coming here. But we're going to see what the cards have to say and how it plays out with your current energy. As soon as I find the cards, here we go. Taurus. Let's see how your feelings are currently for this person. Ooh, well, these two wanted to come out together, so I got to take it. We have the 10 of Wands here and the Queen of Pentacles. Well, that's your energy. Again, you see this soloness, this energy here of them, something where it's like, I think you were extreme. This is for a Taurus who didn't want to leave. They wanted to stay. They had something here to give. And in a beautiful effort here of, look how shiny this is for this Queen of Pentacles. I really do love this Queen of Pentacles card. But I just feel this energy of it with it reverse. It's like I had to drop the weight. I had to drop the burden. I felt alone in this connection. It wasn't going anywhere. And I was just holding this opportunity of going, hello, hello. Can you see me? Look at this. We have the 2 of Pentacles here, and that comes to the 3 of Pentacles. I feel like something was up in the air. Something here wasn't taken seriously for this connection. Look at this, the Hermit. Everything has to do with soul reflection. I feel like you knew you had to leave. Hello, Meredith. Welcome. Virgo energy. Did you want to go? No, there's this energy of wanting to see where it would have gone, but also feeling kind of left out, like you didn't have a choice. It was like, well, I don't know what else to do. I can't sit here and wait for an individual, and you shouldn't have to. Let's see what this person's energy is here. You're definitely not with this person. Current feelings for you. Ooh, 8 of Swords. Missing you. This person self-sabotaged it too, okay? Plays victim a lot to their own scenarios. But I feel like this person here has a lot of anxiety. Does not like confrontation, this person. I just heard would rather drink. Would rather drink. Like this is a dismissive avoidant. This is a dismissive avoidant. Absolutely. Very manipulative. Okay. They also feel that you have made a manipulative move. This is their feelings. May trigger you, but this is a person here with the Magician energy is like, Taurus put a curse on me. Taurus did some kind of black magic on me. And, you didn't do anything. You just took your power back. You took your energy back. So I feel this energy of just you going, no, I took my light. Because you weren't doing anything with it. I was pointing it out to you. I was holding on to it. I gave you an offer. Could we grow something? Could we do something with it? And I feel like this Taurus here was like, okay, well, if you don't want my light, if you don't want my offer, gosh. And the thing is this person takes things so personally. So to them, even though it may felt like they may have cheated on you, cheated you out on stuff, made you, put you in a situationship. This is a person here who could have friend zoned you. But here's the thing. Their eyes are closed. There's denial here about this betrayal. And this individual refuses to look within. Is doing everything external here of this is what Taurus did to me. I'm on my own. It's okay. I don't need Taurus. So I don't think you'll truly ever feel the energy. This person here doesn't feel like somebody here who would express their feelings. If anything, if they express their feelings, it would be amongst being influenced, whether it's alcohol, drugs. This person here is definitely an avoidant of some sort. That doesn't mean they have to be heavily in there, but there's just something here about being in their cups. Let's see what's next in this connection. No reversals. What's next in this connection? Them just watching you. And they're not like watching you from like a level of like, hey, good to see you. I want to see what's going on with you. They're like watching from you from behind. They're being a creeper. Okay. Shadow. This individual here has a massive amount of shadow work here. You could be watching each other as well, like a watch out. Like, are they going to return? Could be that energy too, because it is the combined energy of you both. But there's definitely shadow approaches here, mirror things happening. What else is going on in this connection? Nine of Pentacles. Okay. There's something here about setting free. And I also feel like there's another new connection coming your way. And this individual here could be wondering if you're in a new connection, because that Nine of Pentacles here with that Pentacles in the air is, I feel like there may be a new connection coming in. I do not feel like it's this person. I don't. Nope. We got the High Priestess again. This is definitely a soul tie. I feel like the two of you are opposites. Some of you may feel like this is your twin flame or your twin soul or soulmate. But here's this. This is not a person here who's physically going to be in your face. What's next? This is a person here who's going to just wonder about you, hear about you, but not necessarily could even do readings about you. I feel like this person is, if they're not into getting readings, they're definitely getting readings done about you. Okay. This individual here wants to know what's going on with you. If you miss them as much as, you know, they miss you, but they're not doing anything. I feel like they're just entertaining things to not be alone, which is kind of sad. What's the message here for just Taurus? What they want you to focus on? This is your guides. What do your guides want you to focus on? Just you. Two of Wands, new opportunities. Are you prepared to make a decision that may change the course of your life? You're about to set a new direction. I also feel like there's a new connection coming in here. Be prepared. Could be an Aries that's coming your way. And if you're not in a connection with an Aries now, I feel like this could also be a creative bug. If it's not a person, there's a drive here. There's a passion. So I feel like the ability here with the world is it might be some traveling coming up for you, but I also feel like it's time to get out of your comfort zone. And take the opportunities to meet new individuals, because you never know who you're going to meet. You never know with how you, even if it's just focusing on yourself, who's going to come along your journey. But I do not feel like this is a connection that will rekindle. I just don't. I feel like this person here, not right now. This is a person here has massive anxiety here of, and it's fear. It's fear of returning and confronting. This person here does not want to take accountability for their portion, their part. That's what I have for Taurus. We're going to move on to Gemini. Gemini is up next. Thanks, guys, for joining. If you are jumping on, reminder that we started off with Aries first. We're going to work our way down. You can always scroll back. If you're on Facebook watching, I haven't seen a lot of people on Facebook yet, but I know there's some people who just like to watch on Facebook. The timestamps will be stamped on after the live, but it's probably best to just jump onto YouTube or Twitch, where you can scroll back to the banners and then find it for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini is up. Yes, yes, yes. Thanks, Meredith, for reminding everybody to like. I do appreciate that. I keep forgetting to set up the goal thing on YouTube. They have a new goal thing, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna try this out. I haven't done it yet. Okay, Lily, we'll see you back. Enjoy your shopping. Hello, Papa Wheelies. I have my other moderator here. Just do a quick shuffle and we'll get to Gemini. Just a reminder, April readings will start posting as of next week. So make sure you guys are checking out and subscribe to the channel so that you can see your April readings. The April readings are not just about love. It covers other areas as well. And there's always an extended over in my Harmonia Friends Club, my membership area, where you gain access to not just one Zodiac extended, it's the whole damn thing. Yes, you get the entire vault library. There's a whole archive over there and lots of cool things and perks over there at Harmonia Friends. 2 tiers to choose from, really reasonable prices. And yeah, so make sure you check out harmoniafriends.com. We just posted a, I just posted a reading this week, and we're going to be posting another all signs tomorrow. So for my members, yes, there will be another all signs reading just for you guys because you get the bonus readings. And I'm not sure who I'm going to let element wise out and get the free version yet. I don't remember where I left off with. I think it was the air sign. So it might be fire signs are up, or maybe it's air. I'm not sure. We'll see. Gemini, are you ready? Gemini, let's see what's going on between you and the person on your mind. Let's see where your energy is. Who are you? Which card represents you? No reversals. Gemini. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. Look at this solid opportunity. Your person. Five of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Strong friendship here, strong bond. You both have had, you definitely have had your own areas here of trials and tribulations when it comes to past relationships. I feel there's something here about a recovery between the two of you. Okay. I feel like it's being, I don't know, there feels like a strong bond between the two of you, but let's see what the current clarifying cards are for the current situation. There's an energy of coming together, of even just starting like, can we be more than friends? Ooh, veiled past. Face the mystery of uncharted passages with the courage to explore unknowns. Is this a slow burner? Did you guys both get burned out? Really, look at this gate. Look at this gate. This gate is open, but there's something here about my Gemini, who's willing. The gate's closed here, so something here hasn't fully gone through the gate when it comes to the next step in this connection. Hanging on, release the past and let yourself love again. Okay. There's some fear. I feel like there's some wounds here in this connection, but it has to do with the past. So this could be a combination of both of you a little bit hung up on the past or wanting to take it slow. But I also feel this energy of a little bit of trauma coming in. And, you know, this can kind of happen, especially if you've been in a really abusive relationship before, where you don't mean to carry it over, but like, let's say someone says something like, hey, do you want to do something? And you're like, oh, I'm so sorry. But you feel like you're walking on eggshells. But the other individual's like, no, I didn't mean it like that. What do you mean? There's this energy of carrying over certain habits because of you being in that monotone way of how to expect when somebody says certain things. I think you had to watch, Gemini, what you said a lot in a past connection. And I do feel like this individual reassures you a lot that they're not the same. They're not like that person. So that's something that comes up a lot. Let's see your current energy here with this individual. We have the Two of Swords here reverse. There's fear. There's fear here and indecisive energy of going the next step, seeing where things go. I think this has a lot to do with a past connection, not necessarily this connection. This Gemini. Strength. This person, Could be dealing with the Leo. I feel like you gain a lot of strength from this connection. All right. This is an individual here where they're very protective over you. I feel this energy, and you could be protective of them too. But I feel like the resilience means that it feels like it's everlasting. It feels nice. It feels strong. But I feel like it's totally a different relationship from a relationship that hurt this Gemini. Yeah. The 9 of Wands is also, I think, fears or being very guarded of falling too quickly. So I feel like this Gemini is wanting to take things nice and slow. This could be also their person too, that you could also feel that your person's very guarded and wanting to take it slow. But I do feel that something here is still hidden. There's emotions here still hidden. I don't feel a lot of cup energy here from you, Gemini. Let's see what's going on with your person. How they feel about you. We have the 7 of Wands, a little defensive, okay? Maybe you're hyper independent, wanting to do things a certain way, or you're just afraid to open up a little bit or afraid to trust. But I feel like this individual knows you've been through a lot. They do. We have the 8 of Swords here reverse. I just feel like your individual, there's a tendency here to self-sabotage. So I feel there's a lot of holding back for this Gemini. And if there is disagreements or things where it feels like you can't open up, this individual knows what you've been through. So they don't push you. This is not an individual who pushes you there. Remember, this is an energy of strength. So you realize that this person here wouldn't put you in that scenario where you would feel like a victim. Okay. So if anything, if you're trying to do something on your own and they say, hey, do you need help? This would be a person here who would say, okay, I'll just let Gemini figure it out. And they'll come to me because I know that they're very stubborn. I know how they are. Okay. That's what it feels like. Yeah. I do feel them a little concerned that they would love for you to open up. This is an individual here who really would like for you to open up. Now, if this is the other way around, it could be that too. Okay. So you flip out however this energy is. But someone here really is wanting someone to open up and not have to do everything on their own, or just see where this relationship goes. Okay. So this individual I feel like they've made their mind up, honestly, with you. They're not hung up with wanting to not do anything. This is a person here who wants to get started in this energy. I think that they've already had a reflection of what you've been through. Let's see what's next with this Gemini and this person. No reversals. We have the Queen of Wands, more of that Leo energy. Interesting. We have Aries and Sagittarius as well. Ooh, we have the 10 of Wands. I think you're going to open up to this person. I think that you're starting to realize that this individual, because with the 10 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, there's a lot of worry here if someone's going to break your heart. But this is also a Gemini who's starting to realize that this individual has put their dues in and really hasn't done so. Their words do match their words do match their actions. Now, here's the thing. I feel this energy of like, well, will they break my heart? Will they break my heart? And what the next step here is, listen, I won't know unless I open up. So I feel this energy here of a Gemini who's going to see how a person is burdened or a little bit heartbroken because Gemini's not opening up. Now, it could be the other way around, but somebody here is looking to take more action, to be a little bit more flirtatious. So I do feel like someone here knows that someone's more in pain because they're not opening up in that level. What advice does Spirit have for you, Gemini? I'm surprised we didn't get any cup because I just feel this need to like open up. There we go. There are the cups. Did I not say? Did I not say the cups were coming? What situation in your life is bringing you emotional fulfillment? I think there's just something here where you feel that it's too good to be true. And Gemini here is being asked to realize that, it's possible for relationships to be fulfilling. And this person here is asking you to open up a little bit. So I feel this energy of just basking in that, or not taking advantage of that and wanting to see a next step. And if it's the other way around, you're going to see an individual here who's going to be a little bit more flirtatious, who's going to take some actions here. It's not just date. I feel like it's physicalities. So enjoy. All right, that's what I have for Gemini. We're going to move on to Cancer. Cancer is up. And thanks, guys, for joining. Don't be shy. Say hello. We're going to get situated and started on Cancer next. Thank you, Star, for sharing my website. Guys, for those of you who are looking for the membership area, make sure you check out harmoniafriends.com. Also, a reminder out there for those of you who are booking private readings, okay? Because there have been some changes to the calendar and so forth. And yes, they absolutely sometimes get booked and I take it down. So make sure you are looking at the availability of it. But if you book a tarot story, the tarot stories, even though you're booking an appointment time slot, they are ones where you send in your questions, but you have to send me your question if you want to be put in queue. Otherwise, I will refund the money. And if I don't hear from you in like the 24 hours, I'm not going to sit here and try to find you guys. Okay. So absolutely make sure you check that out. And don't forget, tier 2 members get lots of discounts on all of the readings. And it's not just the tarot stories. You can do a face-to-face with me. I have those ones as well, including mentorship. I am not just a tarot reader. I am also self-development. I'm also known as the Shadow Priestess. And I help you see your inner light. And yes, I have a lot of courses. I'm excited. There's a new course coming up, but it is going to be by private VIP only. And there's going to be a new tier structure coming up for 2025 for individuals who are just interested in my courses. I'm excited. Not ready to release that news, but and the digital courses, they are coming. I know I've been talking about this, but for those of you looking for my tarot courses and the runes courses, I have done some switching around to make them digital courses so that I can teach more of the core courses, which is the Mastering the Mirror and the self-divination tools to use it for self-development, because that's how I like to teach, to use this for self-development work. Best way to learn tarot is to put it and apply it to your life first. All right. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You ready? Who's got Cancer in their chart? Cancer, who are you in this connection? The Fool. Look at what you're carrying, though. A whole bunch of skulls. Okay. The person, your person here, who are they? The Seven of Wands. Defensive. I think that you have dealt with a lot of duds, and you're wondering if this person is also a dud. I will be very honest with you. That's what it feels like. I feel like you're looking at this. Oops, hold on. I just dropped all of my cards. So give me a second. I really did just really drop them all over the place. But that's what it feels like. I feel like you're wondering, does this person have a short fuse? There's just something here where you're looking back and being like, I don't know if I want this connection or not. Argumentative? That's what it feels like. All right, let's see what's going on with this connection. Map in the way, explore, love, unearth, unexpected treasures. Okay. So that's you. That's you mapping the way and being open to relationships and seeing what works for you. You might like to travel as well. You might have met this person while traveling. This person might also like to travel. Laid to rest, let go of lingering disputes and make peace together. Woo! This person's argumentative. I think this person has a short fuse, Cancer. All right. I think there's something here where it's like, okay, well, I'm not taking it personal. You don't take it personal anymore. You just don't. I think you've been through the ringer when it comes to relationships, but also at the same time, it's like, I know my worth enough that if a person doesn't treat me right, I won't stick around. But at the same time, you're trying not to judge this person too much. I feel like this is definitely a connection that hasn't fully taken off yet. I feel like this person gets defensive of what their particular views are or point of views. Gosh, I feel like this person has a big ego. All right. See how you feel about this person. The Fool again comes out. You know what? You're so open. I feel like this person is not your typical type. And there's just this energy here of you looking at this terrain and at this individual. They're very restless. This is a person here who takes actions or I feel like this person invites you out or wants to do something with you, but at the same time, when you hang out, they got this defensive energy. It's very frustrating. So it's like, are they hung up on their past or I don't know. I feel like this person creates like this massive room of like they invite you out, but then all of a sudden they go silent. Okay, thank you. Get it. All right. So I think it's like they start something and then you don't hear from them for like a bunch of times. And you're like, well, what is this about? Like, do they want something? Do they want to start something with me? Or are we like, or are they just, playing games with me? I feel like this person is playing a little bit of games with you. I will be honest. Oh, yeah. King of Cups. Yeah. Could be dealing with another water sign. Could be you too, but this is about how you feel about them. I think you're keeping your emotions at bay. You're trying to be very empathetic and loving and just getting to know a person and not put a label to it. It feels like I think you're kind of at your wit's end though. I don't know if you're going to be as open to this because of the way that this person is. I just think they're so on and off with you. Let's see how they actually feel about you. The Seven of Pentacles here reverse. Okay, so this is an individual here who breaks ground and then they're too busy to hang out with you and then do something else. Okay, maybe they are a workaholic or something, but there's just something here where they have to have things a particular way, and that's what this person's used to. They could be also single for quite some time. Seven of Pentacles reverse is that they haven't really fully committed to you yet. They're well aware of it. Three of Pentacles is like, let's get started. Let's see where this goes. But where's it going? Because they're not even there. Okay. They know it. Okay. So I feel like this person here is like, let's just be friends. And at the same time, they flirt with you and I go, okay, well, I don't feel like this is just friendship. Knight of Swords. I think this person likes talking to you, but I also feel like this person's wasting your time. I think this person here gets lonely. They can get very combative when they have a lot to do or they try to make excuses. I feel like this person has a lot of excuses when it comes to canceling or changing plans on you. And I just feel like that's kind of a no-go for this Cancer, because Cancers don't like that. They like attention. They just do. All right, let's see what's next for the two of you. What's next in this connection? No reversals. I don't feel like it's going anywhere. You can check your other placements too, but I don't feel like this is going anywhere. No, there's just such a divide. This individual here, I don't feel like they're emotionally available. I think you have a lot of compassion for them, but at the same time, they know they're messing up. And they know that, I mean, I think they have a lot of emotions for you, but they don't know how to express them. So I feel like this person has some avoidant issues. Two of Cups here is like they're attracted to you, but at the same time, they're I think this person's used to being chased, and I don't feel like Cancer's chasing any relationships anymore. They're just not. Again, this Cancer has been through the ringer when it comes to connection. So it's like, listen, I've been through it all. So if you're asking me, if you're trying to get me to chase you, then you have to show up in a way that's not just words. And I feel like this person is loaded words, and then they get defensive when, you know, you don't call them out to it. Seven of Cups, options. You're keeping your options open. Here's that energy again. Where's the fire thing? And it's like, hold on. You can't be passionate 1 second and say, hey, I really miss you. And it's like, you don't even make time for me. How can you miss me? Like, we just got to know each other. Oh, this person, I don't think they're used to the talk back from this Cancer. And it's not in a bad way. I think you're just being very honest. You're just being very honest when it comes to your happiness here. Yeah, we have Leo energy here in the sun. You're keeping your options open. You're staying present, and I feel this energy here of an individual who's not really being expressive about their emotions, and their words do not match their actions. Okay, let's see what advice Spirit has for you, Cancer. Just you. Just my Cancers. Look at this, the devil, Velvet, Capricorn energy. What boundaries need to be created in your life when it comes to a toxic situation? This person has toxic tendencies, okay? I feel like this is a person here who is a karmic and has some indulgence here when it comes to either overworking or putting themselves in a third-party scenario. Doesn't have to be like another scenario. I think this person's just used to that. Okay. Could also be some, addictions here that this person deals with as well. Okay. Negative thinking. I feel like they have a short fuse. This person definitely has some anger issues. That's energy I feel for Cancer. We're going to move on to Leo next. Leo is up. We have Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Saggy, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and still the collective. So we have still quite a few readings to do. Hi, Nancy. No, Cancers don't like last minute changes, and they like attention. They're water signs, so they're all the feels. It's because it's the shadow card, and it's eclipsed out because a person is not telling their feelings. I just feel like Cancer's kind of like this. I'm not playing those games. All right, I know I just mixed a card in here by mistake. Where is it? Here we go. Leo, you will be up soon and shortly. Working on the next giveaway. I think I'm going to ask Barbara from Refined Rebel Reporium to see if she would like to host the giveaway for April, because she's got some really cool products. Yeah, she's been working so hard. She was live earlier. She's still live right now, I think. Yeah, and she just has such like, oh my God, her soap bars are amazing. The soap and conditioner bars, I don't remember what company it was, but I love them. They're so much better than the shampoo bottles and shit, and they last longer. I'm all for natural products. Okay, Leo. You ready? Who's got Leo in their chart? Where are my Facebook people? If anybody has access to Facebook, or if you're on Facebook, if you wouldn't mind sharing to like-minded groups, I would super duper appreciate it, because my Facebook crowd is MIA, which is fine because I got YouTube people on here, but most people come over because they can't scan over to the reading when they hit it late. Leo. Let's see who you are, Leo. Seven of Swords. Quiet. Sneaky. This Seven of Swords reminds me a little bit more of the Eight of Swords. It just does. All right. Your person. Nine of Pentacles. I don't think you're with this person. I think this is a person from your, I don't know. I feel like this is a person here that you're independently from. But there's this energy that I think in the past you chased this individual. That's what it feels like, Leo. I think maybe that you chased a person here, but there's something about keeping quiet now, and there's some anxiety here of being through that again. Okay, let's see what the current energy is between the two of you. Single. Could be at a distance from this person. Emptiness echoes. In absence, feel the lonely spaces, yearning for a comforting presence. Ooh. God, this was a lonely connection. Leadership slur, dominant in spirit, fueled by pride, yet true color lies in wisdom's embrace. You have an individual. God, they did. They missed a chance with you. Look at this. It says taming anger, missed a chance. You would have given this person the world. Whatever it was, there was something here where an individual wanted to have it their way. Maybe they wanted to remain single. Maybe they wanted to focus on a dream. But I feel that there was passion between you, but at the same time, so many arguments behind closed doors that it was exhausting. So definitely a separation from this individual. But I also feel this energy of a person trying to reach out or wondering about you. And this is like, I'm closed doors now. It's not something that I'm accessible anymore. I feel like this Leo here, there's something about how they were deceived by this person. I think there's something that you feel very, very deceived. Maybe this person cheated on you. He's like, we are on YouTube now. We left Facebook. Isn't it wild how everybody just annihilated and left Facebook? Especially the My Mystical Life people are like, "We're YouTube people now." I think I might have had something to do with that a little bit. I will take a little blame on that. It's just better. It's just better. Well, you know me, I post everywhere. I still want to do the TikTok thing, but I have to have a separate feed, and I just can't. Like, it would suck because I can't have my mic, and my voice is the most powerful thing. So it's like, I want to have TikTok, but I want them to have like on a mic, you know? Anyway, Leo, sorry. Back to your reading. How you feel? Could have had children with this person, could have been married to this person, but it just is what it is. This relationship could have been something that, you know, I just heard high school sweethearts. This feels like a long-term relationship that is no longer there. And if there's anything between the two of you, it's the children. If it's not children, it's just the memories or family, meaning because you spend so much time, some mutual friends and stuff. But I don't see you going back to it. I do feel this energy of an individual tugging at you a little bit, and maybe because you just know. You just know. Yeah, 10 of Cups. This person really broke your heart. They really did. You thought the world of this person. This was a person that you thought was going to be your forever person. Okay. I just heard something about building not just a future family, but there's something here with the wilderness. So it's almost like finding a home. And it was like, as soon as you plant a ground here or build a foundation, it just went sour. It wasn't what it was behind closed doors. It wasn't. No, Sarah, there's that 7 of Swords. They cheated. Yeah, I'm on lemon as well. They cheated. I feel like this person broke your heart. I feel like this person cheated on you. If there was a third party involved or something here, there's something here where a person here severed this relationship or wanted to be independent. And it was like, well, I mean, it's not something here that you feel that you will return to. It's interesting that they're still in your energy though, Leo. Let's see how they feel about you. Blocked. 9 of Wands. Like, you're not letting them back in. Not the way you used to. Okay. Like I said, if it's for like kids, you have a very surface relationship, but you're very guarded around this person. I don't think you'll ever trust this person again like you used to. And they know it. They 100% know it. They know that you don't trust them. They know that this is a person here who chose another connection. And guess what? They're independent now. So this is a relationship that whatever relationship they went to wasn't even a long-term relationship. It could have been just an affair. Okay. But there's just something here where a person here made a very bad choice because of lust, and it backfired. Very selfish, and they know it. They 100% know it. 9 of Swords here, and they're asking me to, I'm sorry, 9 of Wands here, and they're asking me to take those 2 wands away, which would be the 7 of Wands. So this is an individual who is very defensive and could have tried to blame you. Could have been that too. Page of Swords. They're still watching you. Don't let them fool you, even if you block them. They got some kind of fake account here. They got some individuals here. And they understand their immaturity here, but this is an individual here who still definitely watches you. Do they think they have a shot with you? No. So we're going to see what's next on this energy. I think this person here may also be watching you in another connection. They fumbled this Leo, so badly. I think you're in a new connection. If you're not a new connection, you have one coming. You do, Leo. You absolutely do. There is a laundry list of why you would never take this person back. A laundry list. This person burned Leo so damn bad. And let me tell you, I don't think they cheated once. I think they cheated multitudes of times. What's next? I think this person is watching you in another connection and in the blues because they are sitting there on alone. Because this is a person here who wanted to have a good time, wanted to have connection and a relationship. And guess what? Now they are alone. They still have love for you, but this is also a person here who is more in their cups, living in the past. It's all for the glory of what? For them just to sit there and now thinking like St. Elmo's fire, they're going to get something back. No. Aging myself, but like that's what it feels like. There's just something here where this person's stuck in the past, lost in the past, wondering what's about with you, trying to find information about you, but it ain't going anywhere. What does spirit want you to focus on? And listen, for those of you who are like, I want to know about my love relationship. You got love here. You do. And if it's not here yet, it's coming. It's coming. I feel that strongly. I don't think it's with this person though. I mean, no. Temperance, you got another relationship coming. What situation in your life is asking you to have patience and termination? The patience here is for the right connection, Sagittarius. Sagittarius energy could be the next individual as well. But this is a connection here that is going to be so different and it will be worth the wait. Not that you're waiting for a particular person, just worth the wait of being the energy of healing. Because I feel like it's taking you some time to heal. And it hasn't, I don't feel like this is for one who's been it could be a new, divorce or a new breakup, but I feel like this is something here where it's going to take some time to heal from. Okay. But I feel a really genuine connection here for you coming up, Leo. That's what I got. All right. Let's move on to Virgo. Virgo is up. And welcome, Pandemonium. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that happen to you. So sorry. That's horrible. Sending you lots of love. Just remember, a person cheats. It has nothing. I know it's hard for people to understand, but it has nothing to do with you. It's all has to do with their own shit that they haven't been able to deal with, their trauma. Doesn't mean it doesn't affect. It still hurts. Oh, my heart just goes out for you. And that is true too. That happens a lot. People don't pick better. They pick easier. So just remember that. It's when they don't take accountability for their own trauma, they will find relationships that make them feel a particular way because they can't feel that way with you because you're probably holding them accountable for something and they don't want to be accountable for it. So that's why people escape. That's why people, fuck around and find out. That's basically what it is. They get away with it, then they get addicted to it, and then that's what happens, but it has nothing to do with you. It just has everything to do with their simple life. And then guess what? When that individual starts exploring and let's say, they pick something less than what because they don't know their worth. That's what it comes down to. So when they don't know their worth and they pick somebody less than, they usually get their ass handed to them by a karmic. And so what I always say is go ahead and bless the karmic, because you will get your justice, because the karmic's going to put them through hell. You don't have to do a damn thing. Love and light. It's not your job. God will always have your back. Virgo. Virgo is up. Thanks, guys, for tapping the love button, for sharing, and for caring. And make sure you guys are subscribed as well. I will be posting on all signs over at Harmonia Friends Club, my membership area, tomorrow. You guys get a bonus all signs tomorrow. And I'll probably do a sneak peek for one of the elements tomorrow as well. And then, because I got quite a few people on here, I will be live back here on Sunday. And I'm excited because the metaphysical journey is going to be joining me on Sunday afternoon for what to expect in the next 7 days for All Signs Tarot. Michael has been here quite a few times with my All Signs, but again, I always appreciate his company, and he never says no. So I'm very lucky, very lucky to have a colleague and a friend like him. And I think he's just an amazing reader. And if you guys aren't following him, you should. His page isn't new. It's just that he's getting more traction on it. He's building his page up. Okay. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Remember, guys, to check your other placements within your chart. If you cross-watch, the story could be vice versa. So please keep that in mind. And there's always a collective bonus at the end. We're going to get started here with Virgo. You ready? Virgo, who are you? Who are you? No reversals. Ooh, the Knight of Wands. Virgo. Well, that's someone who's pretty passionate, pretty excited, ready to get out there. Okay, this person. Four of Cups. Well, what is this? 3 of Cups here. There's a cup out on this side. All right. Well, Virgo, I feel like you definitely have a lot of passion for a person. You're very attracted to this individual. And I feel like this person here enjoys your company as well. But there's something here about an offer that is not necessarily completely there yet, fulfilled yet. Okay. 4 Cups is usually a card of boredom or, fear of commitment. Could be that too, because I'm looking at a level of relationship, but usually card of boredom or fantasizing or not really seeing the opportunity of what it is. Let's see what the current situation is. Beyond compare. Don't compare your love to anyone else. It's unique. Don't compare your love to anybody else. Why is somebody comparing love to an old connection? Why does it feel like that? Liberated destiny, with release comes freedom, steering faith towards an unwritten future. Okay. So I feel heavily, and this could be the other way around too. You take it as you see fit, but I feel like somebody here got burnt really badly. I mean, when this crashed, it crashed. I don't think you crashed with this connection. I think somebody here got burnt out in a connection really bad, is recovering from some abuse here, recovering from, I mean, feels like someone's like, and listen, we're all going through plane crashes and stuff like that. But when you get out of a plane crash and all of a sudden it's like, I'm alive. This is what this Virgo feels like. Oh my God, I'm alive. I'm alive. I got out of this. This is how this person makes me feel. But I also feel this energy of this individual feeling this deep connection with you, but also there's something about the past still being here. Okay. So I think this person's a little fearful of missing an opportunity because they're a little concerned that you're going to go in and out. Okay. Because this is like a really quick connection. Okay. So there's something here where I hope Virgo will continue to like me, or is this going to go anywhere, or is it going to fizzle out? This person has been played too. They have been played in their past. So they may be a little bit, there's comparison going on. I think the two of you are comparing past connections. All right, Virgo, your energy, how you feel about this person. Ooh. There's that little sabotage-y energy, okay? But it's reversed. So I think that you realize that this is a much safer connection, okay? Definitely. It's not like how you're trying to like, I don't feel tied down. I don't feel like I'm on eggshells. It feels different. Again, feels like, you got to have a plane crash. So you survived a pretty hectic relationship, hectic relationship here. Look at this, the 6 of Wands. This is a person here that you're really excited about. All right. This is a person here that you are excited to have by your side. This is a person here that you would want to be seen in public with. How you feel is that this person makes you feel. Now, here's the thing. They may put you a little bit on the pedestal, but you feel seen. You absolutely, Virgo, feel seen by this individual. That's the difference. It's like they've seen you come out of something. They see you as a survivor. There's something here. What is this? We have the devil. The devil doesn't have to be bad. The devil could also be lust. Okay. There's a massive, I will be honest, my Virgo is lusting over. There's a lot of sexual energy here. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. This is someone here who's like, oh my gosh, I am so freaking attracted to this person. Okay. There's a lot of physical connection, physical attraction. All right. Let's see how this person feels here. The 10 of Wands reversed. This person knows that you let go of a massive baggage. Okay. I also feel like this person has been on their own for quite some time. And there's this energy here where an individual wants to treat you right. I do feel, Virgo, that this individual is trying not to carry their baggage into this connection, and they're very aware of this. This is also a person here who would not be talking about, because the 4 Cups is fantasy. I think that before, in past connections, they have felt not chosen themselves. So when they like somebody, they want them to feel selected or picked. And look at this, the 5 of Cups here reverse. I really feel like this person said that they would never date again. They would never commit again. And how they feel, they're changing their fucking mind. 3 of Cups here to this, that 2 of Cups, this is reversed. Okay. 5 of Cups here is like how they feel. I don't want to be single. I like Virgo, okay? I'm not feeling ashamed about it. I'm not feeling guilty about it. I really like Virgo. Did you guys have a connection prior? Were you guys friends before? Were you in a connection before with this individual? The Hangman here, they're trying to slow down. In fact, this is a person here who's like, has really deep emotions, but they are trying to hold back a little bit because I think they want to make sure something's steady. They want to make sure it's going to last. Okay. So if this is a new relationship, it's something here. It's like, oh, this is happening quick. This is happening quick for this Virgo. What's next between the two of you? No reversals. What's next between the two of you? Oh my God. Here we go. Here we go. Knight of Cups. The Fool. We're going to talk about these cards. This is the shadow deck. One more. The 7 of Cups. So here's the thing. This individual or you could be, because it's a combined energy of you both. So it could be the both of you. The both of you. There was no intention of this starting the way it did, or starting for this attraction to come as quickly as it did. What this individual does not want to do is get lost into their emotions. And I feel the same way here too. This also could have been a missed opportunity where I almost feel like two passing ships have gone by each other. So you may have known this person for quite some time. You just were in other connections too. But if it wasn't that, I feel this energetic turn of just knowing that they've been there. But there's something here about this cup being thrown into this water. All right. This individual here, and I feel this could be you too with a Fool energy, is kind of turning around and saying, what are my options? I do feel like there's a direct option here where it's like, they're the one, they're the person. There's clarity here. Okay. So when I see the Knight of Cups here with the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Cups is finally letting go of the past and all of the things that don't fulfill you. And what do you go towards from the Eight of Cups? You go towards your Nine of Cups. So I feel this energy of both of you wanting to go and leave the past behind and not in this connection. What advice do we have just for Virgo? Just for Virgo. I also feel I'm clearing energy like no tomorrow. So when I clear energy like this, I tend to burp and stuff. I'm like, why is this coming up? I feel like the two of you have this immense attraction, but I also feel like there's some things in the past that you weren't ready to let go of, and that's what you're clearing with one another. You truly are. The Queen of Swords says, what situation in your life do you need to be logical about? Okay. Now we have Libra energy. I see this more Libra than I do Aquarius and Gemini, but they're both here. But I always see the Queen of Swords as a Libra. But there's something here where, you know, there's very strong emotions, but it's also about ethical and logic. And the Queen of Swords is someone here who's had their heart broken before and also has to make sure it is staying authentic and honest. So there's something where you still need to make sure your boundaries aren't being taken away, because I do feel like a strong connection here, but there's a need here to be more present with what's actually logical as well. And Spirit's saying that, what situation in your life do you need to be more logical about? Yes, you both are excited. Yes, I feel this energy of releasing something that doesn't serve you anymore, whether it's on both sides or one. But I also feel like something here has to be taken care of. Okay, something's not official yet. So there's this energy of that. That's what I have for Virgo. We're going to move on to Libra. Libra is up. That's usually how it happens when you say, I'm never going to date again. I'm never going to date again. I have said that too, but I really mean it, because I don't like dating. I never really went to the dating field, but I really don't like it. I like friendships and starting things. Like, I'm very much into that. So I'm open for friendships, but I will never do like the bullshit stuff. It's sad out there anyway. It's like, fuck that. I'd rather start with some strong friendships. I am committed to myself. And in that commitment, I take myself out on dates. And who I meet on those dates, we shall see. I had a friend said to me, you shouldn't wear a ring because you're not married anymore. And I said, that ring is a reminder to never give my worth away the way that I did before. So I 100% will always be a wife. And I was a great wife. You never made a dating profile? I did. And I tried it for shits and giggles. I did the bucket list thing. And it didn't really do anything for me. But, you know, when you have your heart broken, and I'm still going through a recent like heartbreak from a terrible situationship. I call it situation shit. That's how I like to call it. When people ask me, I said, I went through situation shit. Friend zone so badly. But then I had to believe him when we couldn't be friends anymore. You just got to believe a person, right? So I'm still healing. I'll probably be bitter the rest of my life, but it's all right. I'm just kidding. Barbara, I was just talking about you. I have decided, Barbara, can you put Refine Rebellion on? I think you're going to be my giveaway for April. Well, not you, but I think I want you to put away a giveaway for me for April for Harmonia Friends Club. You're going to be like, well, I can't participate in the giveaway because she's one of my members, but I think I would like for you to put together. So I thought April would be great because like April showers and she could put something like springy together. I think it'll be fun. But we'll talk. All right, Libra. This is what it is. A refined rebel emporium. Her products are awesome. She really takes the time to find products that are only unique. She likes to find a lot of US-based products, which is awesome, supports her country. But she finds natural shit. So guys, if you are looking for somebody who really finds authentic stuff, but also natural products, definitely follow the Refined Rebellion Emporium because it's awesome. She's got some really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. And she's on all of the social media platforms now. You said you have a TikTok shop now too, right? All right, Libra. Libra. Of course. Of course. All right, here we go. Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra. Who are you? Libra? Who are you in this connection? Single. 9 of Pentacles. Person? Oh gosh, we got the 4 of Cups again. Oh boy. I think a person here might have fumbled a Libra. All right, so let's see what's going on in this connection. I think someone fumbled you. Libra. What's going on in this connection? Consumed, extinguished doubt by having open communication. So you two aren't talking. So this is for a Libra in separation with an individual. I think this person is consumed in their cups. Are they a heavy drinker? Ooh, that's too many cards, Spirit. One more. Magic within, create space for personal growth and self-discovery. So there is a self-discovery for you, Libra. I think you're doing really well though, because this is such a different energy. I feel like you're looking entirely a different way, and I feel like an individual here is like haunted by a past, and I feel like it's haunted by a missed opportunity here. But let's see what's going on for Libra. Libra, how do you feel about this person? You learned a lot. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Ooh, you feel like this person was greedy. You feel a little used by this person. I do feel like this person here, I mean, when the King of Pentacles is reversed, it's somebody here who's very showy when it comes to their needs, but it's not necessarily about another person's needs. This person here, why do I feel used? I mean, you put a lot of work in this person. They're taking that away is the 8 of Pentacles. So I feel like you put a lot of time and effort into this person. I just heard money as well. Look at this Page of Pentacles. Could have been a work relationship. If it's not a work relationship where you met at work, it could also be something where you worked well together through a hobby, through mutual friends. That's how you could have met as well. Could have started off as friendship. Oh, you don't think highly of this person, not right now. I also feel like a person here, how you feel is they chose their addictions. Capricorn energy, could be dealing with a Capricorn. We have heavy Pentacles here. I I feel like you're dealing with a person who has addictions. I do feel like somebody here is either an alcoholic or um, consumed by their past or has a very negative mindset. But something here where it was like, the amount of money or time and effort that you put into this, you can't save a person. I feel like this Libra tried to fix an individual. Got a girl. I'll answer that in a second, Papa Wheelies. I don't want that to interrupt my reading, but it made me laugh. All right. How this person feels about you. The Emperor reverse. This person. Okay, you ready? You ready? You're not going to like this. Because the Emperor reverse is somebody here who thinks you're manipulative, narcissistic. Like it has to be your way or the highway. Do not shoot the messenger. I'm just saying this is how this person feels. Okay. They feel that you have to have control. And this individual here is in their cups because they didn't like that controlling behavior or attitude by you. I don't think you were controlling. I think you're a person here who put your foot down on the boundary. Yeah, you did. Because the Ace of Wands energy, the Ace of Wands is someone here who takes actions or opportunities. This individual here has massive desires for you right now. They absolutely do. But at the same time, God, Queen of Cups here, reverse, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, more manipulative energy. This person was set off by your emotions. This person here does not know how to handle emotions very well. I think that's why they are an addict of some sort. I think this person consumes in order to numb themselves. And if when they numb themselves is when they feel great. And then that's when they can have communication with you or talk. But there's something here where this individual here could also have been hung up on somebody from the past. But I feel like what haunts them the most about this is that they have so much feelings and lust for you and you're not there. So I feel this person feels that you love bombed them and then just disappeared. Let's see what's next between you and this person. No reversals. Knight of Wands. I think this person's going to take an action towards you, Libra. I do. Here's the thing. I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust it. Because they can't promise you anything. Because this person is very unstable when it comes to an opportunity. They need you more than you need them. Are you the person that got away? Yeah. Do they want to have commitment with you now? Now they may even come back to you and say, I swear to you, I'm more committed. I'm sorry I overlooked you. I promise you I'm not going to do this anymore. I promise you I'm going to clean up my act. But this is a person here where their addictions and their avoidance is what takes over. I honestly think this person needs some counseling of some sort. But for you, I feel this opportunity to look at your options and to see what's there and take your time with it. I do feel different directions. Now somebody here very passionate and where you're like, I want commitment, but somebody here who brings me security. You're looking for the real authentic deal. And you're fine with being single until you find that. That's what I feel this energy. Let's see what the final message here is for this Libra. Hi, Chrissy. Welcome. Final message here for this. I do feel like this person here has got some dark tendencies. I just heard dark empath. I think this person's definitely trying to do some. Make sure you clear your energy, return to sender. You can always do it with love and light. I like to put it by times 10 and let Archangel Michael do the rest. Page of Cups, here they go. What situation in your life is bringing about some type of opportunity? You have a new opportunity. There's plenty of fish out in the sea, Spirit is saying. And what is a fisherman? A fisherman is, and I love that this is the only Page of Cups I like. I typically do not like the Page of Cups because it's a new love offer, but it's also usually something that's really cheesy. But I love that this Page of Cups because it's a little boy who's fishing, and fishing takes patience. And there's just something for doing it for the love of it and just getting to know yourself, seeing what's out there. And there is a new opportunity and a catch. And you are a catch, Libra, and Spirit's reminding you of that. The Page of Cups here with the Seven of Cups is it's time to leave something that is not emotionally fulfilling to you. Also, you can't fulfill this person's needs fully because there's such high expectations of you to play a specific part. This person here has some definitely emotional issues here. Okay. I honestly, I want to say this person's almost bipolar. That's what I got. Let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio is up. I love that you got her a promise ring. I think that's awesome. All right, we're halfway through. We have Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and don't forget, we always have a collective bonus as well at the end. And for those of you jumping on and you missed your sign, it's okay. You can go back. You can go back and find your banner. That's why these big banners are here for you. I will timestamp everything after the live. Obviously, I can't do it while the live is going. And if you're on Facebook or Twitch, I don't think you're going to be able to rewind back. So you might as well just jump over to YouTube. And most people are on YouTube, so you're probably talking to air over on the other ones. But I'm still on over there as well. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You ready? Scorpio, let's see who you are in this connection. Oh, we do have a Facebook person over there. Hello, Jennifer Vaughn. Welcome. Everybody's on YouTube, so if you're wondering where everybody is, that's where we are. Scorpio, who are you? The Hierophant. Well, the Hierophant, Taurus energy, is someone here who's committed. This is traditional commitment. This is but it also is a form of beliefs. So I feel Scorpio, either this is a person that you're very highly committed to, or you have a very traditional belief system when it comes to relationship and commitment. Your person, Queen of Cups, could be another fellow water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. They may just have water in their chart. I do feel this energy here of an individual looking upon this commitment. They could be a little bit, this is a person who's not going to, even they're very intuitive, very loving, very compassionate, not necessarily going to express it all the way to this. Okay. They don't like to react right away, but let's see what the current situation is between the two of you. Eternal renewal. In the cycles of life, understanding breeds hope for what comes next. Interesting, because with that Pisces energy, I feel like something happened within the full moon's energy. There's something here about fear being released. The fear is getting the best of the scenario here. But there's a need here of coming together, a reunion of some sort. That's forever. Frozen heart, empathy, and warmth melts barriers for true connection. Somebody here is not willing to fully give their heart to the scenario or situation. It's like they're frozen. Isa is what I heard. Isa in the runes is the eye. And it's one of the most humane runes of them all, but it really just explains life that, sometimes in winter, there's a need for stillness. There's a need here to feel the barrenness of winter, but also when will, when will winter end, and then what will be underneath it. I just heard the song Rose. Rose may be something, the Rose may be a song, a love song that you might want to listen to, because I think there's something here that needs to be opened up, thought out, released. How you feel about this person? The Emperor. Well, I mean, you have high regards for this individual. If you're not married to this person, you could have children with this person, or you could have, I mean, this person's a very good leader, very has a lot of authority. It's all 4 kings in one. But how do you feel about this Emperor? The 3 of Wands. There's something about the patience here is running. I mean, there's less and less patience in this connection. So this desire of waiting for somebody to open up or to talk to you or to confess something to you, you're starting to realize is not there right now. So I feel like there's some silence. I feel like there's a pause in this connection. You could even be with this person right now, but there's true emotions aren't being exposed the way they used to. No, this is like, honestly, it's like 2 people, and I said this before in another reading, like 2 ships passing by one another. There's strong connection here, but at the same time, this love connection with one another is broken. So even though you may be in the same unit or community or family, there's something that's taking over. Now, it could just be family life that's taking over. Children can have a tendency to do that too. Winter is coming. Thank you for the love donation. Totally appreciate that, Papa. But I feel there's something here where there's a desire for connection and wanting that and missing that. I feel like you miss this about this person. It's like I feel like something's become routine, like total routine in this. How this person feels about you. The Chariot. This person feels like you're exiting. Cancer energy. You're elsewhere. And if you are not elsewhere, it's this energy of fear of you moving on or just not being available or readily there. When you're in the Chariot mode, it's someone here who's taking charge and is like, I'm out, or I don't want, so I don't know. There's a divide between the 2 of you right now. This individual sees you being distant with them. They think you're out. I think that's what it is. I think this person thinks you're out. Yeah, the 8 of Wands here reversed. There's no communication between the 2 of you. There's no intimacy. There's no connection. There's no back and forth. It's got very routinely. I think someone's working a lot. Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, how they feel about you is they're very attracted to you. They still have a lot of love for you. They see you as a very creative individual. There's something about you that's very artistic and passionate. And I don't know. I feel like this person feels like you lost your light a little bit. There's just something here. There's sadness in these cards. There's sadness in this connection. And even though there's a connection here, it just feels like it's not, the zest is gone. There's time needed for one another. Let's see what's next for Scorpio. What's next for Scorpio and this individual? Look at this. Well, we have the Ace of Wands. Okay. Gosh, the Ace of Cups. Now listen, this is the shadow deck. Typically, these would be great cards, but the shadow deck has a little bit different scenario here. It shows both sides. King of Cups. We have a match here. We have the Queen and the King here, okay? No doubt in my mind, the 2 of you have a strong connection. But somebody here, I feel as soon as they put effort in action or say that they want to start something or say, hey, let's go out and do something, another person is out. So I do feel this energy, whether it's you or not, someone saying, hey, let's make some time together. There's something here. This is the tower on fire. So someone here is making a decision here of like, we should do this. Let's light this up. And another individual saying, no, I'm too tired, or no, I'm not doing that. And it's based on conditions. And I have another individual here whose cup is open, is like, I'm just trying to be open. I will be honest, Scorpio, I feel like this person is closed off when it comes to love with you. I think that this person here is more, there's something internally going on with this individual. And so, and it's not to take it personally. I think they're going through something here to do with their emotions. Okay. There's something here that this person has been avoiding, and they may be dodging you because they're afraid of confrontation. There's confrontation going on, and it could be outside forces too. But I feel like this individual is going to turn down an opportunity or turn down to a suggestion. Now, this also could be you turning this down and saying no, and this person may be even frustrated again. All right, let's see what the energy here that Spirit wants you to focus on. Honestly, it feels like either a 7-year itch, a long-term commitment that's not really doing anything, or a roommate scenario where you're not really connected, which is really tough. Look at this, 3 of Wands. What new phase of your life are you ready to pursue? Now, this doesn't necessarily mean to pursue with another individual. I honestly heard this has to do with building a union that is compassion. And this could also be something that lights you up and your creativity. So, Scorpio, I do feel like you have a heavy drive here for some union when it comes to self. But when it comes to a connection, it takes 2. And there's something here where somebody has put in all of the efforts to take 2 and another person is pulling out. So, Spirit's saying, what new phase of your life are you ready to pursue? Do you want in on this connection? Because if not, it's time to really look at something and say it's done. And if you are putting effort into it and this person's doing it, there's something for you to reflect on that too, because I just feel this energy of it not going anywhere. And it only takes one person to change a relationship, and some it's walking out. That's what I got. All right, we're going to move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius is up. You're welcome, Jennifer. Sending you love. As always. Just remember, when you say I'm broken, it lets the light in. If you weren't broken, you wouldn't have the light. So sometimes we need to break things because it no longer serves us, so that we can bring in what lights us up. There's always 2 sides of the coin. If we're always focused on the one side of the coin, then that's what we're going to attract. Not everybody wants to hear that because they're like, I want to have a sourpuss day. God damn it. And you're allowed to. But if you stay in that forever, it's only you who's going to be able to change it. And I will never sugarcoat shit to anybody when it comes to that. Because I've had them too, where I've had those pity parties for me. And then all of a sudden it's like, okay. All right. I can't be sad forever. Like, I can only play the violin for a little bit before I'm like, all right, what am I going to do? Saggy. Just one more shuffle and we'll be ready to go. We have Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and we still have the collective bonus. So make sure you guys are hanging around. Even if you heard all your signs, we got the bonus still. You know, in some cultures, broken dishes are art. They become art. There's beauty in things that are broken. There's beauty in pain too. No, it sounds weird, but I always hear is Berkano, which is the bee in the runes. And actually, that was my runes when I was doing Runes Reality, which is a course that I was running. We all picked a rune, and that was the rune. Like each of us had our sacred rune that was ours, right? And Berkano was mine. And I was like, oh, like this is it's not just a rebirth, it's a card here of pain. And it's a life cycle. So when you think of like motherhood or things like that, a mother goes through pain too. And I'm just using a mother as a metaphor. But your body changes, you birth something out here. You don't know if you're going to live or die when you do that thing. And then you have to watch the cycles of your child growing up, and you can't always fix things, especially for your kids. So you have to let them go. And that's scary. So there's this cycle, and it just becomes a part of life, and it's accepting and surrendering to the cycles of life. And a lot of us are going through these transition periods, especially these karmic cycles right now in these retrogrades, where we're seeing things that are part of our life, and we have to accept it for what it is. It's not meant to be fixed all the time. That was a really strong message. Jennifer just hopped on over to YouTube. She's with the cool cats now. Good to see you over here. Your hair looks fabulous in that photo. That's what it is. Nancy said it's the broken things. Golden repair is broken in Japanese pottery repaired with liquid gold. It's gorgeous, right? It's like we wear our scars, but we see the beauty of what we've been through. I think of that with like we don't keep our beauty forever, even age. We can say, oh, like we look for that in relationships and love, but our bodies eventually age regardless. And yeah, we can take care of our bodies for sure, but that's not what the essence of who we are. We have to accept things for who we are. The beauty is natural. We still love you, Jennifer. All right, Sagittarius, you ready? Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Here we go. Who are you in this connection? Ooh, Two of Pentacles. Well, you're not holding anything. So I almost feel like, what just happened? I feel like Saggy's like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. Why do I feel shocked? Saggy feels shocked. All right, let's see what's going on with the person. Oh, boy. Seven of Swords. You're shocked by something with this individual. All right. Seven of Swords is a card of deceit, hiding. But this also reminds me a lot of the Eight of Swords energy. So self-inflicted. This person hid something. Chaotic clarity, a misconfusion and intense crisis. Seek the light of understanding and resolve. Ooh, what the hell happened with this connection, Saggy? It's like as soon as it went in, it was the Tasmanian devil. What the hell is this? I think this person ran and is now running back. Enlightened truth. Jeez Louise, here we go. We're in retrograde. Exes come back. Exes come back. Somebody here just went full circle. Somebody here went full circle. They may have not expressed to you that they were. I think this person. Oh boy, here we go. Can't all be winners. I'm sorry. Not for this one. Share your insights, spreading awareness with the power of honesty. I feel like you encourage this individual to just tell the fucking truth. And you intuitively knew that this person was two-timing you. two-timing you. Somebody got Sagittarius got two-timed by an individual. Now, a person here, I feel, was not out of a connection. And if they weren't out of a connection, it's something here where they were just two-timing you. Okay. But I don't think that they were honest with you. And I feel the self-inflicted here. Well, I wanted to see where things going. Or they might have just kept you as a side dish in case this person came running back. But the whirlwind is now this individual here is there's this energy of flying back. Okay. I also feel that you have this opportunity of like, what just hell happened? Like, what do you do? Whoa, what is happening here? Okay. So I feel this energy of you being like trying to get yourself stable. Oh, wrong deck. I must use the shadow deck again. That would have been really dark. All right. Reversals are now up. How you feel? The sun reversed. Man, this person just sucked the light out of everything. I think they love bombed you. Could be dealing with a Leo. Oh, yeah, they love bombed you. The world. Why do I feel like this was a long distance relationship? I feel catfished. There's that Eight of Swords. This is a person here who I feel wasn't honest with you. I feel there's this energy here of you questioning. I think that you caught this person in quite a multitudes of lies, but their way of exiting it was all of a sudden disappearing act. I also feel like it was hard to really justify it because you guys feel like you're at a distance from one another. Could be a long distance relationship or a distance here where you have entirely different shifts. It could be like shift workers. One's a night shifter, the other one's work. It's like a day shift. But I feel like when it comes to different worlds, your worlds apart. Okay. You always had fear that this individual, you always are like, I don't know how I would treat if this person came back, but they're here. I just feel this energy of them whipping around here. I think because you've taken your power back, you've taken your light back, you may even be in a new connection. Okay. There might actually be a new connection here that you're starting. And all of a sudden this person just boom, pops up in your inbox. Some of you, how does this person feel about you? The King of Wands here. Well, that's your energy. You're feisty as hell. This person loves that feisty. They know you're angry. They think you're beautiful. They think you're handsome. This person here, but there's something about your arrogance. Okay. They also know that you're pretty annoyed at them. They know it. They know that they're in the doghouse. They're in the doghouse because with the Four of Pentacles is, did I truly lose my Sagittarius? Now, this wasn't quite reversed. So this individual here is hoping that it's not a full loss. They've been holding on to you. Now, some of you, the reason they're holding on to you is because they're flat out broke. I'm not going to lie to you. It's just something here where it feels like this individual goes, I don't have any income, or I have lost out because I went to a relationship and, they took all of my money or something. This person went through a karmic cycle. I can tell you that right now. So they're lonely. They see you as an opportunity. And they're trying to get their bad luck fixed here. So they're hoping that they can reverse this luck. Be very, very mindful of this individual. Because I want to tell you, they're not out of this connection either. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune sometimes can come up with that third party scenario here, but this individual needs something from you. Okay. And I think some of it has to do with finances coming back for that reason. Others of it, it's because of their bad luck, meaning like their baggage. Okay. Where it's like they juggle between one and the other. And this person juggles. So it's like, but I feel like this person's making some kind of effort to come the distance towards you. And it's going to be like, oh, it's so weird and such weird coincidence that I seen you here. But it's like not a coincidence because you don't have the same schedules. You're not living next to each other in that energy. Let's see what's next between the two of you. I feel like a fight's going to come out, to be honest, or a confrontation of some sort. Oh, here we go. Yeah. I think that this individual knows there's quite a divide here. I also feel like your back is turned to them. If you're not in a new connection, it's just you are working on relationships with that are more connected to you. Could be friends, could be family, but I feel like this individual here, look at this, they're out of a relationship. They may even come with their sob story, their violinist of what happened to them. I shouldn't have let you go. Oh yeah, because they're in the cold. They're not doing well. They're not doing well. But there's this need here of, oh, let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. They got a warm and nice, cozy place right now. Okay, so this individual here is out in the cold. They're feeling the loss. They feel the loss of now not only an individual, some of them are really broke. Be careful. Be careful of this individual. Okay, I don't think you worry so much about this, but I feel this energy here, Saggy, that this individual is kind of like the Oogie Boogie Man coming back out. And that this is a different Nine of Swords where you don't have so much the anxiety here at night, but it's during the day. So there's something here about, why do I feel like I'm talking to a night shift worker who has to sleep during the day? There's something about how this person shows up or tries to make it while you're vulnerable or not necessarily least expected. I feel like a least expected encounter is where I got. All right. What does Spirit want you to focus on? I think you're going to be shocked. Not too shocked from this reading, but shocked when this person tries to do that or show up. Nine of Pentacles is about your independence. What situation in your life is calling you to have independence and self-realization? This individual is just out for either your money, your attention, or because they're out in the cold or want to throw baggage on here. I also feel there's a massive opportunity here of entrepreneurship. So if you haven't been thinking about it, there's something here about having an idea here. Now, some of you have a new opportunity that's coming. This one is kind of falling and it's not here yet, but you're manifesting that. I see that more as the 10 of Pentacles. But this one, no, I think you're definitely leaving this one behind. All right. That's what I have for Saggy. We're going to move on to Capricorn next. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. We got Cappy, Aquarius, Pisces, and we always have a bonus at the end. So make sure you guys are stay tuned. And thanks, guys, for just joining in. For those of you who are here, a reminder, you can always scroll back on the banner. I'm not minding this deck. It's all right. It's an okay deck. It's got pretty imagery. I gotta see. I think my batteries are dying. Give me a sec, guys. Gotta fix my battery. Hopefully that did the trick. All right, let's see what we got here for Capricorn. 2 more shuffles. We'll be ready to go, Cappies. 1 more. Hello, Miss. Welcome. Aquarius is coming up next. Well, after Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, let's see who you are. No reversals yet. We're using the shadow deck. Who are you? Capricorn, who are you? Ooh, 5 of Wands. Well, you're not afraid of a fight. Someone here is feisty. Is someone mad at you? There's too many people here. What's going on here? person. The 10 of Cups. This person is fighting for this connection, or they want something to go here. But I don't know. I just feel like there's an ending here, but is it truly over? Is it truly over? This current situation between the two of you. Mask realities beyond posing facades here and cover-ups dare to unveil the truth and hidden beneath. You caught them in something, and you are demanding the truth, and you're not afraid to feed the fire. I can see that because you know that this person here lied to you about something. They weren't honest to you. This person wasn't honest. Fake. Hard climb, many issues to deal with or difficult conversations. There is, I don't know, I feel like there's a need to talk, but it's hard to talk with this individual because every time you get to that point, somebody gets pissed off. A lot of blaming here, but man, does this person, see, they know they dug their own hole. They dug their own hole for this Capricorn, okay? I mean, they got a huge climb to do, but when it comes to this, it's like they dug their own hole. They're digging their own grave right now. That's what it feels like. Oh, my camera just got hung up here. It's like they dug their own grave. You could have children with this individual, could have been married to this person, could have been a long commitment, could have talked about commitment, but there's a divide here, and there was neglect when it comes to this. So I feel Capricorn is like, show me some effort. Like if you put a boundary up, I get it. Whether you block this person or not, and if you showed me effort that you gave two shits, then I want to see you climb Mount Everest and point out what you can do. So your expectations are pretty high, but at the same time, you know your worth. And this individual, like, how can you have trust? Like, trust isn't earned until it's broken. And there's something here about this person breaking your trust. So that's painful, at least for this Capricorn. Let's see how you feel. We haven't even got to the row yet. And I'm like, oh, I feel it. You don't trust them. There was somebody else here as well. There's no celebrations. And I feel like there's gossip between this. Okay. God, I feel like something here got exposed so badly. Now, a lot of people see the Three of Cups as a third party. No, I see it as a card here of celebration, of happiness, union. And there's nothing happy about this. I could even see the family getting involved, a family fight happening, something. How you feel is humiliated. Yeah. I almost find, I feel like a Capricorn found something online. Could be dealing with a Gemini here. I don't know. You saw something, you saw them with another individual, you saw them cozy with somebody, but it was like, are you kidding me? Like, how could you do that to me? So how you see this individual is they made a choice, and they made a poor choice. And they just threw a really committed relationship down the effing drain, down the toilet. So yeah, they have a little bit of demon side, but now they're seeing the Capricorn's villain side. So you're marrying back to this individual a little bit. So yeah, you're ticked off. Could have children with this person. Doesn't have to be. Oh, this card's coming out, so I'm going to take it this way. Five of Pentacles. It's almost like when you caught this individual or in their shit, it's like, well, go ahead. If you pick them, if you pick that, you can have it. I don't want it. I don't want that back. This is an individual that you put so much effort into. You thought this was going to be your person. Okay. You imagine growing old together, being there with one another and taking care of each other. And this is just something here where you're completely at a loss of how they could just annihilate that, how they could just throw that under like that. how they feel about Capricorn. Ace of Wands, this person here feels a little bit defeated. I also feel like they know they got no shot with you. I also feel that there's something here about whatever they chose is not there anymore. So I do feel like whatever they went for is not there. So it could have been even a one night stand. It doesn't matter. It's not there. Okay. This individual just did something lustful. And that's the part that really screwed up this connection. So they screwed themselves over with this. Okay. Ace of Wands is they know that you're mad at them. They know that you don't. Yeah. They see you moving on. Some of you have moved a complete different location. It's like you had to start completely fresh, completely over. I see this energy here too, that this individual knows that they have to go to immense distance to see you. Some of you, it's just to see the kids. All right. But that's a card of travel. They have to travel the distance. They have to travel the distance. They have to go up that freaking, like, that's what they chose. So they know why you're so distant to them. Cancer energy there. They're just thinking. I mean, this is a person here's in soul reflection. Could be dealing with a Virgo, but this individual is not in anything right now other than loneliness and really evaluating what they've done. Do they want you back? 100%. Do they tell you that? They may have. I don't know if you're going to believe them. I don't think you care about it at this point. I think you're ticked off, you know? So let's see what's next. No reversals on here. There's the Emperor, Aries energy. Could have children, like I said, with this person, but if not, it's somebody here. That's all 4 kings in one. It's not the last that you will hear from this individual. You know that, right? I mean, there's a rest here, but there's a part that this individual is like, am I going to ever get out of the dirt? I think this person does want to apologize, but I think it's kind of like there's some of you might be like, well, it's pointless because it's already done. I've already forgiven that portion because I've taken stock. Now, some of you, it's because you have a new relationship and they're sitting there watching it like, oh my God, like Capricorn's in a new connection here. Okay. Could be calling in an Aries here. Okay. There's something here about, I don't know. I think the next person you're going to be with is somebody you work with or you work well with. Strength. Ooh. There's definitely the silent here, but when you guys are in connection here, it's just pain. Okay. It's like it hits you at the gut. And this individual here, I feel is going, I think, this is what I think. I think you have new love here. And I think this is going to be gut wrenching for this individual because it's going to really hit their pride because whoever is taking the place, they're going to feel not that great about, you know, because it's like they're dealing, they're 10 of cups here, they're dealing with the Emperor. The Emperor is somebody here who takes accountability. And this person here is like, oh my God, I didn't take accountability at all. And you know it. What advice does Spirit have for you, Capricorn? And if this is not, it could also be you taking authority of yourself. Knight of Pentacles. Look at this. What situation in your life requires slow movement and determination? Some of you are the slow movement and determination is a new connection coming your way and building, and another person who's got to watch you move on with another connection. Others of you, whatever this drive has done could also mean that you have a new job or a new business that is slowly growing and it is going to be really possible. And this person ain't going to get a cent of it because this is something here that you grew on your own without this person. All right. That's what I got. Let's move on to Aquarius. Aquarius is up. We have Aquarius, we have Pisces, and we have the collective still. Well, I think that was probably one of the hardest readings. Thanks, Barbara, for staying through. I do appreciate it. I'll talk to you later. We'll touch base on that April giveaway. Oh, Michelle, I'm sorry. Sending you lots of love. That's tough. You got good things coming your way. If it's not happening right now, it's really... All right, Aquarius. 2 more shuffles and we'll be ready to go. Okay, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see who you are in this connection. I got a kitty cat looking at me like, are you done yet? It's time for cuddle time. Almost there, buddy. Aquarius, the Knight of Cups. Well, that's usually of love, affection, an offer, but this looks a little weird because the cup is flying down here. So what happened? Did you get denied an offer? Are you denying an offer? Something fell in the water. Person here. Ooh, we have the Magician energy. Someone's trying to... This is always like the Conjuring card to me, but this one in particular looks like a witch. Kind of reminds me of Scarlet Witch from the Marvel comics. But this is an individual here who I feel is trying to manifest your attention energy here. Oh, thank you, miss. Let's see what's going on between the two of you. Something fell flat. Okay, but I feel like someone is trying to coax you in. Okay, something fell flat. Pace of pleasure. Resist the rush. Adopt a slower stride and savor each moment's essence. Resist the rush. Resist rushing into this. Ooh, I think you have a love bomber. Wishful thinking, having lofty ideas leads to a letdown. Be realistic. Okay. I be tough. You definitely somebody here who has a lot of oh, my camera just went. Sorry about that. Who has a lot of feelings for you. There's a lot of passion and desire, but it's based upon their way. I feel like this person here is trying to manifest you coming towards them, but also I think you've kind of lost the zest. Okay. It's not like you're going flying over there, it's kind of like, something happened here. Okay. So there's a slowdown, and I feel like an individual here was pushing and pulling with you. I think this person liked the tug. And there was something here about it going as planned. You could be at a distance from this person too, but I think that something moved really quickly and then just died. Like it just was like, it went real quick and then died. And this is what this person does all the time. There's a push and pull with this individual. And it's like, is this a game? Am I stuck in a game? Now, some of you are stuck in a fantasy. Where, you might wonder if this person's really here, but you fantasize a lot about this individual. How you feel about them. See how you feel about them. We have the Six of Swords reverse. There was something of how you okay, so I don't feel like this is complete ending. I feel this energy of a relationship that was left open. So it feels like a situationship. If it's not that, it's a friends with benefits. It's like, let's see how things go. But I also feel this energy of like, do I really want to try again? Because you have gone through a lot with this person. And you went through a lot with this person quickly. So that's the part where you kind of feel like in and out about. That's what it feels like to me. Okay. But the Six of Swords is also like, I enjoy that. Like that's a company. It's like, okay, I'm away from it, but I also, I like when they're around me, you know, like there's just something. I do feel like you're trauma bond with this person. I know I'm going to really upset some people here. This is probably where everybody goes off. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. It's the amount of work and effort that this person puts in and the drive. And I think there's this push, there's a chemical connection with this person that you have, Aquarius. God. This is a person here that you could think is your twin flame, your soulmate. You're so connected to. You could feel like you have a psychic connection with them. There's telepathic here. But here's the thing. Something is not connected. Okay, the High Priestess energy with it reversed is something feels off about this individual. And you're starting to realize that. You're like, something doesn't feel real. Something doesn't feel as completely tangible. But I have this yearning and this love and this desire. I almost feel like a spell has been put on this Aquarius. So I feel like you're dealing with somebody here who's very manipulative. They could have narcissistic tendencies as well. Let's see how this person feels about you. They know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. The Hangman reversed is, well, I'll leave them hanging and then I'll bring them back and I'll feed off them a little bit more. You got, there's a song. God, what's that song? I just heard it. What is it? That's a, I just heard it. It's like it's a song about like a lustful feeling, but this person is a little bit like an energy vampire. So I almost feel vampire song. What was that song? Oh, it's Olivia Rodrigo. I hate to give the satisfaction asking how you're doing now, how that castle's built off people you pretend to care about, just what you wanted. I feel like this individual has a tendency to pull you in ways that it's like, God, I don't know. I feel like addicted to them, you know? And if you haven't been there with them for a while, you haven't had closure. So it's kind of like, well, I'll be open if they come back. Maybe they've changed. And I'm here to tell you with the Eight of Cups is that this individual here, even though that they don't feel emotionally connected to you, I don't feel like this is an energy here of, because this is how they feel about you, is that you've moved on, that maybe they can't play games with you anymore. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. This is an individual here who comes in and out with you. And how they feel is that they can just come in, how's Aquarius doing, and then pull out. Come in, how's Aquarius doing, now come out. So they get what they got out of it. But also a lot of them like to just play that game, and they may even play victim to that. Okay, so do I feel like this individual here has high feelings for you? I feel like they're addicted to your energy. You have really good energy here, Aquarius. So this individual likes to play a game with you. And even if you're not with them and they blocked you or they put you off, I feel that, yeah, they still energetically feed off of you because you put energy on them. You watch them, even if it's from the sidelines. What's next with this individual? Here we go. Ace of Wands. Five of Pentacles. It's not here. Yes, that's it, Honeybee. That was a song. I couldn't think of it off the top of my head. It's not here. Okay. This individual, this is what they do. This individual, they like to have a good time. They like to feed off of you. They absolutely think you're $1,000,000. And then they go off towards another thing here too, where maybe you would think it's breaking ground and you do a lot for them. And they're like, okay, I'm going to have a good time and do that. But they never go further than that with you. So that leaves this Aquarius feeling this feeling of a tug and pull. This is a trauma bond. It really is. And there's always this thing where there's another connection and is an open door. This person always feels they have an open door with you. So let's see what the advice is for Aquarius. Is this person going to come like close to you now? What's next? I feel like this individual here is just energetically feeding off you. And, you know, Ace of Cups. Are you prepared to have a new beginning in love? A new beginning in love. And this is a new beginning in love, not with this individual, because that would be the Four of Cups. This is something about self-love, self-respect, and to realize what your worth is. This individual has not only taken your cup here, but has mishandled it. And Spirit is trying to get you to be more optimistic about new opportunities and things that are unconditional and not based on conditions. Are you prepared, Aquarius, for a new beginning in love? Can you have a new perspective or look at things that are not with this individual? Because this is a person who's using you. And I know some of you are not going to want to hear that. But I do feel like there's a need here to realize your worth and not to be hung up on an individual here who's not really invested in the way that you expect or anticipate. This is not a love that you want to wait for. They're going to leave you hanging. All right, let's move on to Pisces. Pisces is up. Now, when we get to the last one, Pisces, elect zodiac sign, I like to remind everybody, because I've been on here for like over 2 hours, this is where the numbers drop because everybody thinks the readings are going, to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you hit like because that helps. But also, if you want the bonus reading to solidify for you, we want to get the comments back up and running because that boosts the algorithm. So go ahead, comment bonus while I'm getting ready here for Pisces. And a reminder here too, that I will be back here on Sunday and not alone. I will have my partner in crime here. He's one of my favorite friends, but also colleagues here. Michael Groomer from the Metaphysical Journey is joining me Sunday afternoon for what to expect in the next 7 days. It's not always about love, but you know, it's general reading. So I hope you guys join us. I love to have Michael on board. He's an amazing reader, and I love that he always takes these opportunities to be out here to do the all signs, because I know he does more collective readings. You're welcome, miss. Sending you lots of love. Remember your worth. Absolutely. The trauma bonding ones are probably the hardest relationships. I just got out of a trauma bonding one too. So I totally have empathy for those individuals. Somehow fantasize or romanticize relationship. Yeah, make sure you comment bonus if you want the bonus to be for you. But it leads us to such great things. Oh, Michelle. You dealt with one of them before too. We don't got time for gold diggers. Mm-mm. Almost ready. We're going to get Pisces. Reminder for Harmonia Friends Club, if you are not part of my membership area, if you check out my website or harmoniafriends.com in the description box, but also on the banner here too. This membership area has 2 tiers. You can get in for all sign readings. I always post new content each week, but it's also access to the extended readings. And we have April readings posted already. There will be an all signs posted over on Harmonia Friends Club tomorrow. And one of the public elements will be released. I'm not sure which one yet tomorrow. So make sure you guys are subscribed so that you can see your notifications. And if you're on Harmonia Friends Club, make sure you download the app. It is on Wix, the Wix Spaces app to get to me, but that's really how you get all the notifications. It's just easier way to join the membership areas through the app. All right. Pisces is up. Our final zodiac, but not our final reading. Let's see what's going on for Pisces. Pisces, the lovers, Gemini energy. Doesn't look too happy in paradise here. You guys arguing? Blaming, pointing the finger. I think you're tired of someone pointing the finger at you, Pisces. Person. Four of Pentacles. This person doesn't want to lose you, but it's kind of hard to lose you when I feel like this person has also their hands in other scenarios, situations. Now, does that mean another relationship? Doesn't always. It could also be like not making time and effort into this. Could be a long-term marriage, could be a long-term relationship. I do feel a lot of fighting. I also feel like a lot of makeup sex happens, and it's probably getting old for some of you. But I feel like that's usually how it's resolved, is through some kind of passion there, and then being like, I hate you, but then I love you. Feels something like that. Current energy. Strong roots, pull weeds of resentment so your love can bloom. It's kind of hard because I feel like there is something that has been neglected in this connection. And I think that my Pisces here is feeling neglected, abandoned, overworked, tired. Dance of souls, be vulnerable and let your two hearts intertwine. Okay. It's not over yet, Pisces. I do feel like this is a long-term commitment with this individual. You are having a spat with this person, but there's not enough time. I feel overworked. I feel like I got a budget. I feel like it's just, maybe this person's overworking. I don't know. I feel like this person's not making time for this connection. And I feel very, very drained and missing how it used to be. And it's like, it just feels so mechanical. I feel like this Pisces, like this relationship feels so mechanical right now. See how you feel about your person. Honeybee. How you feel? You want fairness, you want justice, and you're like, we're in this together. That's Libra energy, okay? But also it's like, let's be fair, let's be honest, and let's be balanced. You are declaring fairness, balance. And it's hard to do so when an individual here, no secret, is not there. The High Priestess is also this energy here. This can't be ignored anymore. And you feel like this individual here tries to skirt around it. You feel like this person here is not very good at hiding secrets about it either. Some of you wonder if this person is having another connection. You're wondering. Some of you are wondering if this individual here is having an affair. But the Five of Cups is, you miss this person, you want to know the truth, and is there something in the way? It feels like that. Meredith, look at the description box. It's called Tarot, but I called it the Fantasy Fusion deck. It's just an AI deck off Amazon. It's all right. But you can see the link there. But the Five of Cups here feels like, I don't know. It's like, are you cheating on me? Like, what's going on? Are we like, what's happening here? How they feel? Judgment here. I mean, they want to hold on to this relationship, this marriage. This is something here where it's like, we put time and effort into this. They see you as their person. They're worried. This person is extremely worried. Is it over? Scorpio energy. They know something has to change. They know they're losing you. But at this point, they're a little overwhelmed. Can anything change? Can we fix this? I don't know how we're going to fix this. Okay, this person knows they have to make a big change if they want this connection, if this relationship needs to work. They know they are losing you. You may have said to them, I don't know if this is fixable. Now this individual feels like they shot themselves in the foot because they have been ignoring this. They have been denying this. Their eyes are closed. They don't want to look at that this may be over, that you may have lost feelings for them. Now that happens. Relationships can become dull if you don't put connection into them. So this individual here is feeling like that you have laid the law, that you have made some kind of judgment on them. Let's see what's next. Let's see what's next. Is this something that you can trust again, open up to? God. I feel like this person is scared shitless, but at the same time, just afraid to be near you. They're like walking around you like eggshells. Creeper. I mean, look at this. This is like a creeper card here. Now, I mean, this is a particular card in this card. This person's going through immense shadow work as well. I mean, they're having to face the accountability of their actions too, what they've played, what part of it. I think this person got very comfortable in this connection, and now they got to boss up. Here we go. Now I have to boss up. Aries energy. Can they do it? Gonna be really fucking hard. Because I feel like this Pisces is in the Queen of Swords mode, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, where you feel you gave it your all, you're holding your heart. And I always said the Queen of Swords, I've always said this, and one of the reasons I love this deck, because it really showcases it. My theory is that the Queen of Swords was actually the Queen of Cups at one point. She gave her heart away, and she's saying, I'm never going to give my heart like that again. So you want honesty, you want fairness, and you want the truth, and you think this person is lying to you and not being honest. And some of you really feel this person is cheating on you. And so it's like, no, I'm like, I need the facts. I'm not taking that. So I feel like it's rough. I think that you want this person to take accountability for what they've been hiding, what they haven't been saying. And it's like, I want you to tell me the truth. And some of you are saying it's too late. Others of you are saying like, we need counseling kind of thing. But let's see what advice Spirit has for this Pisces. Ooh, this is a hard reading. Jesus. Justice came out twice. What needs to be resolved and set right in your life? Some of you, you're hiring a lawyer. That's it. It's like, I think you're at, I don't think you want to resolve this. And if not, it's just like, at this point, you need a counselor. So some of you are like, it's either we get a lawyer or we get a counselor. So it's one or the other, but you need to resolve this. And the only way it's going to be resolved is through a third party at this point. Third party is either counseling or through a lawyer to say, we need to draw up the paperwork. Oh, I need to clear that energy and send in love and light to anybody who's dealing with that. That's tough. All right. We got one more reading. We got bonus. Yeah, I wish the card name, I mean, some of these decks, they don't, because they are AI art, they don't name them. I don't think they can. But I will tell you this much. It's good stock quality. The cards are really good, and they got a really cool little green color to them. So they're actually really well. I mean, the card stock's nice. For being AI, I mean, it looks like Mid-Journey art. That's what it looks like. Yes, comment bonus and claim the collective. That helps put the energy in there. So make sure you guys are commenting because it's the last reading. I'll call out the zodiac signs if I see them there. I like how Papa Willie's is just, he's really stretching the comments to make them through. So he just made bonus 2 words. Okay. One more reading, which is good because I'm starting to lose my voice. All right. Well, now we're just getting dirty, Meredith. Hello, Suzette. Welcome. If it's quiet over on Suzette, if it's quiet over on Facebook, it's because literally everybody's on YouTube. So you're more than welcome to come over to YouTube. But if not, welcome. Okay, bonus. Here we go. Let's see where you are at. Thanks, guys, for all the love. We got quite a few people on now. This could be the one of the largest lives I have collectively. Bonus. The Empress. Oh, I love this for my collective. You're the Empress? Doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine here. The Empress knows their worth. Taurus energy, Libra energy is here as well. But this is all 4 queens in one. She's looking down at something. Are you looking like there's something you're really scrutinizing, though? I do feel like you're scrutinizing something. I like to pay attention to what the cards are looking at. So we're going to see how your feelings are. It's not quite exposed, but I also feel with her mouth closed, like I feel like you see how it's got the mask on it. There's something where you don't want your expression to be seen. So you're kind of looking away. I almost feel like it's almost like your expression. You don't want somebody to see your expression. I'll tell you one thing. That's the one thing I didn't mind about the whole COVID thing. I hated wearing a mask, but I also like the fact that nobody could see my expressions because I feel like my collective has a tendency of not being able to hold a poker face. You just show your feelings right through. So it's like, I don't want anybody to know how I feel. I don't want anybody to know how I feel. They don't know if I'm making faces on here. Okay. Let's see about the person here. Who are they? There's a waterfall here. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Oh, that song loves to come in when I see waterfalls. The Knight of Pentacles. This is a very slow moving knight. Oh, they take their sweet ass time. Very methodical. They take their time. This person likes to have a solid connection, a solid relationship, but they want commitment. This is a person here who looks for solid commitment. But where are they going? Where are they going? They're not looking at my Empress. They're not looking at my Empress. Let's see what's going on between this connection. Empathetic bridges. Embrace healing by being kind, balancing life's contrasting forces. It's not quite a divine union. It's kind of hard to be a divine union when you may have thought this was your person and this person does not think that you're their person because they're committed to something else or someone else. Could be that too. Okay. But there's this energy of one person here is very like, that's my person. The other person is like, where are they going? Wild at heart, a desire for freedom leads to running away again. Oh my God. Collective. This is an individual who's committed to just no responsibilities in this connection. That's what it is. All right. This individual has a free spirit, but they are committed. But they're committed here to go another direction. And this is rejection. So, all right, let's see how you feel about this individual. Don't go chasing waterfalls. This person is chasing waterfalls. I think that's what I just heard. 3 of Pentacles. All right. There's such a strong connection, but they were holding on. So I feel like this person either friend zoned you. And if they didn't friend zone you, it's just a relationship that just never took off. The foundation never went so far. So how can you build a foundation when it's like, where are you? So I think that you're looking upon or reflecting on this connection, this relation, how you worked really well with one another, how you had a strong friendship with one another. But it's not union. No, it's anxiety of being stuck. And it's like, ugh, that's the energy of like, oh my gosh. Now, interesting because the Ten of Swords in this deck, he's lying down and he's like, got his eyes closed. But this is like seeing the pain of the situation. Like you can't unsee this. And it's like, well, I'm feeling all the pain. I'm feeling all the sorrow. You have the anxiety. This relationship actually, this connection actually made you feel very anxious. Very, very anxious. King of Wands here, reversed. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a person here who's non-committal, but committed to a particular person, or if it's not a particular person, they have an expectation of who their partner is. And there's something here of them not seeing, like, I think you worked really well with them. I feel like this person's very passionate with you. Could have just even be, if it's something that could have been friends with benefits. I mean, I just feel an immense amount of passion, but all of a sudden this person wouldn't stay the night, or this person just would neglect it. And it's like, how could we go from like so much past passion and see how we work well together, and then you not see it? You can't expect this person to see it though. And so I think you're realizing that. I think that's what you're looking down on, is like, I wasted my time with this individual and I thought that I could change their mind, or I thought this person would eventually see the amazing connection that we had. And you're realizing that this individual here is still running away from this, or just distancing themselves much further, or they may have even gotten a new relationship. How they feel about you. The Fool. They're optimistic. Here's the thing. Yeah, they're optimistic. They see this connection. They saw the friendship here, but they can't see beyond the friendship. They can't see beyond, like, there's something here that they just don't see. They don't have the same vision as you. This individual here, and they can't see this relationship because they're after a fantasy. Some of you, it's literally a fantasy because they have these crazy ass expectations of what this relationship could be. And some of them are just hung up on another individual. Look at this world. I also feel this energy here of a long distance relationship. You may be in distance from this person. Maybe it started off as online friends. If it's not online friends, there's just something here where this individual does not like to be tied down, and they might like to travel. They might like to keep their options open. They like to stay connected to you when they feel like it. This person may ghost you here and there, but to look face to face to you, that's too intimate for them. So this person here skirts around it. And I feel like this person just goes, whoop, quiet. Like all of a sudden it's like, hey, how you doing? All of a sudden you're like, where'd they go? They're out of my inbox. And the connection would go quiet, quiet. I'm going to be honest, collective. This individual is still using you. They're using your energy. Now, that doesn't mean you don't know your worth now. I think that you're realizing now that you're not chasing an individual, because the Empress does not chase. So I feel like the Empress is like just letting them. It's kind of like, well, I see the connection. I understand what it is, but I'm not getting out of my chair here to go chase this individual and you try to prove this person the connection. How can they not see it? But I think it bugs you. I think I think you're just like annoyed by it. Let's see what's next. What's next with this connection? Ooh. 9 of Pentacles. You're going to hear from this person. Out of the blue, here they come. Here they come. Like, I feel like once you get settled, and this is the Empress again. Honestly, this is the Minor Arcana Empress. So it's kind of like you're good, you're solid, And then a message comes in. And what's this message here? Enough to say, are you kidding me? Okay. Now we have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, and we still have that Libra energy here too in the Empress. There's someone here where it's like, don't test me. Don't test me. I have my heart. I have my worth. I'm going to be very authentic. I'm also going to be very blunt. I also feel somebody says, I miss you. And it's to be like, how can you miss me? Because if you miss a person, you have to spend time with them. Ooh, I feel like it's going to be like that. I feel like this collective is going to be blunt with an individual. You're very protective of your heart space, and rightfully so, because this individual here, because it is a connection, there is something here about you could have had a past life with this individual. You may see this person as your twin flame, but the rejection here is also trying to showcase, you know, what a connection actually is. And if they go through the door with you, they have to be standing next to you side by side. And I feel like this individual really hasn't attempted that with you. The door is closed, and you may be having that truthful talk with them and saying, listen, I'm not here to just like stick around and wait for you. You know, I want a connection where somebody here is willing to go through the door with me, not behind me, not way ahead of me, next to me. Are you with me? And I think that's going to be the conversation here is like, I would rather wait for an individual that is going to be by my side. And this person is just back and forth. And they see you as an option. And I think that the reason they see you as an option is because whatever they're chasing or whatever they're bored, they're not getting it. Okay, so this is an individual here who's like, oh, I thought I would just see if the door was open. So let me just see if I can connect. Some of you are going, this individual here is hoping that you'll cool off and is like, oh, well, maybe my collective isn't mad at me now. So let me see if they're okay with that. Maybe they'll forget that I left for like how long. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Here's your advice. What situation in your life do you need to walk away and emotionally disconnect? I think that you are finally telling a person off. So whenever this conversation happens, it's either you're not even entertaining it at all. Some of you, it is with silence. It's giving an individual here where they try to text you. And guess what? This could be my collective going, no, they're going to try to text all they want. I blocked them. Okay. Because some of you are like, this is not something that was fulfilling for me. And it's just going to continue a cycle. You're looking for something that's going to be authentic, that's going to be in it together. And this is something here where you're realizing that, yes, this connection definitely showed your worth, but you're not chasing it anymore. All right, guys, that's what I have for the readings tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. Reminder, I will be back here on Sunday with Michael Groomer here for the Metaphysical Journey. We're going to be doing the All Signs Tarot, what to expect in the next 7 days together. I'm excited to have him. He's been on here a couple of times. Make sure you join me. I'll have the notice up onto tomorrow. And don't forget, if you are Harmonia Friends Club members, you guys get an All Signs reading tomorrow. And there will also be a public premiere. So make sure you guys are subscribed. And you guys have a really good weekend. And I will see you back here on Sunday. Take care.